This is the spare room. I'm trying not to spend the spare time I have not painting. Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram, BBC website,
Hotmail. Like I'm in automatic, I sit at the table, open the laptop, browse, generally in that order.
Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
BBC
website, Hotmail. An hour passes and I get
lethargic.
I'm generally unawares of elements beyond the screen, yet quietly a constant, a permanent feature. Sitting to my left is a book-shelving unit, gathering dust, neglected and full of, books. What's the point of having books if I don't read them? It's almost as if they taunt.
Do you remember the time you used to read books?
Or are we here just to make you look intellectual?
I've carted them around with me most of my life.
Art books, thick heavy ones. The books that make moving house that extra bit challenging. To think you could get all those books into one Kindle now. A shelving unit of books to fit conveniently into one pocket.
Anyway, here's the books. There's a wealth of stuff here, some present day but mostly 20th century, some Renaissance, art theory, heavy books, heavy work, challenging.
Probably easier to scroll through social media.
Lighter work.
He wants all that heavy lifting.
I suppose I owe it to myself and my books to pay them a revisit. It's a start.
This is what I will do. I will turn my chair toward the bookshelf, away from the table and the laptop, and sit and look at them for now and reacquaint myself. Just for 10 minutes, force myself. See what happens.
Well, books are unique. They're individuals. Not unlike the unique flicker of each flame in a roaring fireplace watched over by a contented 19th century fisherman or milkmaid in the comfort of their living room. Or someone like that of that description. I don't know. I'm conjuring a romantic setting here. Perhaps it is the antiquated books that makes me think of fireplaces and romantic compositions. The precursor to the TV and the laptop, the fireplace. They have a dual function, fireplaces. They heat up the room and focus one's attention. Good for telling stories around too. The flames stoke the imagination. So, what do we have here? William Blake, Owlback, Basquiat, Franz Marc, Max Beckmann, Grayson Perry, Paul Arago, and Bonnard. Bonnard. Let's take a look. He was famous for painting his wife Martha, his muse, lush countryside through portal-like window frames and kitchen and bathroom scenes.
I like the fact that he creates this rich world of colour, shape, composition and a beautiful aesthetic out of a seemingly mundane domestic life and routine.
He also was groundbreaking in his use of crop in his paintings, almost like he misjudged how the composition would fit in his four-cornered arena. This was no accident, as he was actively painting during the advent of photography. He apparently had one of the first Kodaks, and photography helped develop his artistic eye. He was pushing the boundaries of painting, quite literally.
One thing I notice also is his depictions of animals in his paintings, dogs and cats being quite prevalent.
This doesn't surprise me. An artist depicting dogs and cats. Not only do they make great pets, they are also known to be extrasensory and perceive the world in a unique way. Much like Bonnard himself, who took as his subject the difficult, complex, mysterious nature of sensory awareness, or so it says here in this book. Perhaps Bonnard had a lot in common with cats and dogs. Now, I'm going off-piste here, but it might be because I'm intending to shoehorn a song I made about cats seeing broadband into this video. Okay, bear with me.
This reminds me of a friend who had a cat, a black and white cat in a studio flat. It would jump sporadically, rather manically around the flat in an irregular fashion. The cat's activity increased as the Wi-Fi router was turned on. It hissed, it darted, hid, jumped. It seemed that rather than being a phenomena unexplained, one could ascertain that cats, or at least this particular cat, could see broadband.
Barnard's cats and dogs seemed quite at ease, almost seamlessly blending into the tapestry of shape and colour within his paintings. I wonder how he would have portrayed pets in a modern-day domestic setting. Or rather, how would he have perceived and painted his domestic life in this multi-sensory world of broadband, Facebook, Twitter, virtual reality, the metaverse?
Barnard was a cat man, and cats see broadband. Cats see broadband. They're extrasensory. Like Barnard. He paints exemplary. Windows to the wonderland, to fine lands and pasture land, to kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms and dreamland. Cats see broadband. Barnard was a cat man, and cats see broadband. Cats see broadband. They're highly charged, like a paint tube. A painting by Barnard. Cats see broadband. They understand the atomic. Like hat stands, jazz bands, newsstands and quicksands, drunk on a bandstand, scores on grandstand. Cats see broadband. They never crash land, they pre-plan like a scout man. Was a cat man, and cats see broadband.